Of late-inning turnabouts proved a right turn for the Boston Red Sox in Seattle. Reed Nichols, hitting well above 300, racked relief ace Bill Caudle with game-winning homers on 2 consecutive nights. Altogether, 3 Nichols homers in 2 games put the Sox back in winning form for their return home to Fenway Park. There, they battled back from a 7-0 California Angels lead in 1 game to make it 7-6 before this 9th inning saving catch by Bobby Clark cooled the Fenway flare-up. The next day, Carl Yastrzemski and company found themselves behind the 8 ball once again. Rod Carew, not the power-hungry sort, took right fielder Dwight Evans by surprise. Deep to right, Dwight, and gone. Number 2 for Carew. Then there was Don Baylor, a more legitimate power broker. Deep to left, up, and over the Green Monster. The Angels raised their lead to 5-0, but ball scores aren't easy to figure on the Fenway Green. In the 7th, the Sox opened up the counterattack, starting with a little light artillery to light the fuse. With 2 runs in and 2 on, Dave Stapleton went for the equalizer. Man alive, simply monstrous. 5 up. After that 7th inning revolution, the tie progressed to 6-6. 10th inning, stealing 2nd and 3rd, Carney Lansford. 2 down. Would the Sox come back, spin its wheels again, or complete the cycle? Gary Allenson, the batter, and Gary Allenson, the surprise 2-out bunter. How about that? The Red Sox win 7-6, still alive and prancing, 5.5 behind Milwaukee in the American League East. Meanwhile, in the Nip and Tuck American League West, the Texas Rangers regressed, losing 10 of 12, while the rough and ready Kansas City Royals progressed, winning 10 of 12 to regain first. Bud Black won his 4th game, giving KC 3 straight over the Rangers. Vida Blue won number 10 when KC went on to take 3 more from the fast-fading Chicago White Sox, who fell 9 games away, a distant 3rd. With only California remaining to challenge, Dick Hauser's troops were healthy and charged up. George Brett returned to duty, and in the 3-game Chicago series looked ready to rip in the stretch. 10 hits and 14 trips, including career base hit number 1,500. The Mac attack, Hal McRae, continued to stack high the RBI count, a Major League leading 114. And from the Majors' top hitter, Willie Wilson, a touch of craft. Where'd he go? Ah, yes, of course. Also, crafty Larry Gura took over the league lead in victories, raising his record to 17-8. And Dan Quisenberry extended his Major League leading save total to 31. So, a September signal, or royal hearkening, if you will, to the Angels. 7 wins in a row and a 2.5 game edge for Kansas City. Looking pretty strong with 1 month remaining in the American League West. Looking back east, Milwaukee summer brouhaha continues to be a swinging affair. For the fans and the first-place Brewers, a non-stop party.
Right now we're very loose, we're enjoying ourselves, and we're playing hard, smart baseball, and I think that's the reason for our win.
I just told him to go out and relax, have a good time, and if we do lose a ball game, try to forget it as quickly as you can.
With heavy hitters like Gorm and Thomas, the Brew Crew hasn't lost much since Harvey Keene took over. Thomas continued to lead the majors with 34 homers, also had 94 RBIs, and since the All-Star break, he's close to 300.
Funny as it may be is when I'm hitting home runs, I'm striking out a lot too. I'm getting good pitching to hit. I'm hitting the ball hard, or I either fouling it straight back. And when I foul the ball straight back, to me, that tells me I'm right on the ball.
Also right on the ball, rockin' Robin Yount, around 330 with 23 homers, 88 RBIs, and the major league lead in total bases and slugging. And he could become the first shortstop to ever lead the American League in slugging.
I'm definitely, I feel, an offensive type shortstop. My defense has gotten better over the last few years. I'm more consistent than I have been in the past, and I still feel that my strengths, though, are my offensive capabilities.
No doubt that's Milwaukee's strength. How about Cecil Cooper? A .318 average, 96 RBIs, and a career-high 26 homers. Fact is, just about every Brewer regular is currently above his lifetime power stats. Above average years for the Brewers, making for a great year for Milwaukee. Another example, Jim Gantner, the number 9 hitter. This season, he's around 300, lifetime 271. And now that Milwaukee has taken pitching ace Don Sutton from Houston, it'll be even tougher to tip the Brew Crew from the top of the American League East.
This lineup has been hot throughout most of the season. Somebody's been hot and able to drive in runs, so I don't know. As long as we keep swinging the bats the way we have been, I don't think there is a certain way to get us out.
Now it's time for this week's Volkswagen Quiz, brought to you